This is Josh, aka Teddy Bear 55. This guy loves to dox people, claims he's going to dig up dirt on people, mostly women. He likes to pick on women online. That's where he gets his jollies. That's who he is. That's what he does. Um, he's too weak to take on men. I mean, he takes on G-Man and Rev, but let's not go there. But yeah, he has a hard on for a married woman named Carrie who doesn't want anything to do with him. Many of you people probably already know who Carrie is. She does streams and showcases different Lulz cow. This guy's a Lulz cow, but he's a Lulz cow in denial. Um, but he's basically a guy who likes to intimidate women and verbally abuse them, make sexual comments about, and threaten. There's one woman that he threatened to take a gun to her head and shoot her. I'm not lying. He actually did that. He won't talk about me and many other men because he's a coward. He's a coward that goes after women. Well, recently, and I'll put a link to Carrie's latest video where she talks about this. Had a friend on there who did some internet sleuthing. Now, I'm not very good at the internet sleuthing, finding people's records and all that kind of stuff, but there are people who are really good at it, and so I'll leave it to them. But he's on probation. He admitted before that he had robbed some of his friends. That tells you his character. His own friends he steals from, and he hasn't paid them back. And he's still going through. He's on probation for that. Still has court pending on that crime. But while on probation, he headbutted his sister. Got in a domestic with his. Now he's an adult. I have a brother. Me and my brother used to fight like hell when we were little. But when we became adults, we didn't fight anymore. It never got physical anymore after we became adults. This guy is not an adult, obviously. And he has a hatred towards women. And he took it out on his sister and headbutted her, knocked her down the hall. Evidently, she didn't have any, didn't need to go to the hospital or anything. But now he's in trouble for that. And his probation's about to be revoked. So, he'll probably be going to jail instead of becoming the YouTuber he wants to be. Yeah, hopefully, Josh, this is your new studio, but you won't be able to make YouTube videos from here. Sorry about your luck there, buddy. No, but Josh hopefully is going to jail. I don't know, because it's domestic, but he does have that. He is on probation for theft, and well, Josh, here's your new home, Teddy Bear 55. Maybe they'll put Teddy Bear 55, or maybe you can scratch it into the wall of your cell so that people will know who you are because you want to be internet famous so badly. This is how he treats women. This is how little class and how stupid he actually is. In here he says, what's wrong, sugar tits? He calls her sugar tits. He's talking to Carrie. You seem to just be hiding out in your other chats. You think not streaming and keep quiet that this is going to go away. I don't know. He's got a beef with her for something. It's stupid, knowing this guy. Well, that's what you get for your thinking, Carrie. So he's definitely Carrie. Michael, come out of the corner and clean up your wife from being a cum dump that she is, and let her come out to play. Well, or we all know she isn't busy unless headbanging against TJ's belly button, sucking him off, if you didn't know it. Now, what kind of a man talks to a married woman like that, for one? And what indications? See, this is because he fantasizes about Carrie sexually. It's the only reason he would come up with something like this. Carrie doesn't give off any indication that she's that kind of woman. In fact, totally the opposite. I don't think Carrie's an unfaithful woman to her husband. And if he'd talked to my wife like that, I'd be pissed. He'd be lucky he lived in Missouri, although I could drive to Missouri. So, maybe that's why he doesn't fuck with me. He doesn't fuck with me because I'm a man. He doesn't fuck with men. He only fucks with, uh, little boys like G-Man and Rev, and he fucks with women all the time. He's trying to have a reaction channel to compete with Carrie, and he's kind of pissed off because Carrie's stealing his thunder. He never had any thunder to begin with, but that Teddy Bear 55 is a horrible person. Someone who would headbutt his own sister as an adult, you know. Then he claims he has a brother, half brother from his father, who has the same name, and that's the one that the records are getting. But we all know that isn't true. Same name, same address, same age, yeah, same birth date. Yeah, I don't think so. Um, he doesn't have this half brother with the same exact name as him. His name is out there, so nobody doxed him. He puts it in on his YouTube page. If you go look at the about section or something, this guy is just a sick, twisted person. And hopefully he goes to jail for a long time. But we have to keep an eye on this guy. He'll probably be back once he gets out of jail, if he even goes to jail. I don't know what they do in Missouri. Um, but you know, the call a woman a cum dump. Now I've been pissed off at women, and at exchange I might have called a woman a bitch before. Uh, Never called any woman a cum dump in my entire life. Even if a woman was a cum dump, not that I would know, but I mean, I've never used that terminology. And the only people I've ever known to use that kind of terminology is some kind of a cretin. And then he talks about her, you know, head banging against TJ's belly button. I don't know who TJ is. Um, some guy that probably hangs out in her chats and stuff. The hit for him to come up with that's what goes in his mind. That just shows you how sick twisted he's probably some porn addicted. We all know he's addicted to other substances. He's probably also addicted to porn. Why else would he say things like that? Head banging against the belly button, because that's how he thinks. That's why he's got no girlfriend. That's why he's just a loser. I mean, there's no better example of a loser than Teddy Bear 55. Pathetic man child. Um, he goes and sends. He doesn't pay his fines. This is another thing that came out. He doesn't pay his fine. He's way back on paying his fines or paying his friends back the money he stole. But he'll go and buy Rev and Shanny a pizza. Just he thinks it's pissing off the trolls. Although he goes after Rev and Shanny too. This kind of shows that this guy has no character at all. He is a lol's cow, and he tries to like some of the other lol's cows try to evade being a lol's cow by calling out other lol's cows. Sorry, Teddy Bear. I'm sure you're some kind of you're going to be a cum dump in jail. I bet you anything. You'll be head banging against somebody's belly button there in jail. I bet you're right, Teddy Bear 55. Come after me if you think you're man enough. We know you're not, but you won't come after me because you're just gonna go after Carrie and other women because that's what you do. That's who you are. Um, if I were Michael, I would help Michael out to find this guy. I don't even know anything. I don't even know who Michael is. I know he's probably Carrie's husband. I bet you anything if Michael ran into Josh, I would put my money on Michael. There's one thing about fighting. You can be tough and you can be fearless, but if you don't have any brains, you're going to lose the fight because fighting is 90% brains and 10% brawn to win a fight. And Teddy Bear has no brains. And he doesn't even look that brawn, just a little chubby. Chubby to where he looks like he might be buff a little bit. But if he took off his shirt, you just see a big old gut. We all know that. And he's just going to get fatter. He'll lose some weight in jail, hopefully. Maybe that's good for him. Maybe jail will be good for Teddy Bear. But headbutt his own sister. Now, what could your sister have done to deserve that? I'm sure she just got in your way or just pointed out the truth about you and you didn't like it, huh? Is that the truth there, Teddy Bear 55? Or were you all hyped up on drugs that you use? Uh, you say cocaine, but I look at you, you couldn't afford cocaine. So crystal meth or, oh, you're too fat for crystal meth. Whatever you're doing. Uh, you know, Vicodins or Xanax or something, some kind of pills you're getting from somewhere. I don't know that much about the pills. I mean, I used to get high and do drugs back when I was in my 20s, but things are different now. There's different stuff out now, so I don't even know. But I know that you're a loser, Teddy Bear 55, Loser Bear 55. How's that? All right, I said enough. I just pissed off this guy. I'm going to try to remember to put a link in this video in this description so that you guys can check out his criminal record, which is shown, so he can't hide from it now. He wants to try to expose other people. If you live in glass houses, Teddy Bear, you shouldn't throw stones. You have a criminal record that you're hiding, but you're going to try to find out what other people are hiding. Well, guess what? Karma bit you in the ass.